to intermission. The setting for our story tonight is a university campus in the 60s, when protests were plenty and everyone, it seemed, was battling for one right or another. Our story examines a battle between two university roommates that addresses the larger issue of respect for the physically disabled. Like most people, Paul Power went to university to learn, to expand his horizons, to chart a course for the future. What he learned, in a way he never quite had, was that he was different.
I guess in university it's really the first time, I guess probably because I'm older and more mature and more aware of what's going around, but probably the first time that I've had noticed different reactions to me. Not all good and not all bad.
And not going to go away. Power has a rare form of spina bifida, has had it since birth. Now 24, he says he didn't fully accept his lot till a few years ago.
I went through a time when I guess when I matured, when I was around 19 or 20, and I realized that, you know, this isn't something you're going to grow out of. It's not something that you can change, and that's fine, you can accept that, but then you have to realize that, yeah, you can accept that, but you also have to live with it.
And for Paul Power, living with it meant writing about it and acting it out in a play entitled Roomies.
I don't believe you! What the hell is your problem? I did you a favor. A favor? A favor? You humiliated me! How did I humiliate you? You were the envy of every guy there with that blonde all over you. Nick, you paid her to come on to me. So, you liked her? Yeah, before I found out she was some kind of paid escort.
Nick and David are college roommates who at first appear as different as chalk and cheese. Respect is a long and rocky road, because understanding is often confused with pity.
David, I just thought you could use a little morale booster. I mean, I didn't think you would mind Clennette pawing all over you.
But it wasn't a morale booster. You know, you made me feel as though nobody could be interested in me unless there was money involved.
Well, that part you weren't supposed to find out.
There is a couple of monologues in there about being disabled and how you feel being separate from the rest of the world, or having people always staring at you and everything. Of course, that is autobiographical, and it does come from my experience. There's one monologue in there where I'm talking about walking down a hall and people staring at me and gawking at me and whispering, "Oh, what a sin," or "Oh, look at that." And yeah, I've had that happen to me.
Power's response is to deal with the pity head on, to create a platform where there is none.
Most plays, I say 99% of the plays are written for an able-bodied character, and a director, when reading a play, would have an able-bodied person in mind. I thought it'd be really neat to write a play where one of the characters is disabled and is called upon for a disabled actor. You get to take someone into your world, you know, and I'm new at this playwriting thing and everything, and I have been working on other stuff, but this is the first play that I wrote that got produced and everything. And it amazes me that this thing that came out of my head, all these scenes and everything, and I can actually invite people to come in and show them that.
You should be thanking me, okay? Not every guy would have did what I did.
This play is a first for St. John's actor Steve Cochran, his first dramatic role, and his first encounter with the world of the physically disabled.
When they came to me about the play, I mean, I haven't really, before that was like the first time I really ever thought about it, because, you know, it hasn't affected me really in my life. And, you know, it's been a good experience doing this play with Paul.
Director Terry Rousel suspects there are a great many people in the same boat, and they are the target audience.
I'd really like to see a lot of people who don't know much about disabled people, or who have preconceived notions about them, which are false, of course, to come see the play and really learn that, hey, you know, I was wrong.
I just came from an online poetry reading down at the coffee house.
Lest anyone think this play is obsessed with the disability issue, Power has also included a lot of typical campus culture and comedy, like finding yourself. As the drama unfolds, they all find out a little more than they'd planned.
I learned that certainly everybody has their own problems, their own disabilities, their own personal problems that they have to deal with every single day, and nobody should judge anyone else, especially by their appearances.
Power plans to keep on writing and to complete a journalism degree in the next year or so. Fact or fiction, he seems to have found a way to express exactly who he is and to make peace with it.
It didn't happen overnight, and it's not something you get up in the morning and you say, well, that's it, you know, that's it, I'm not going to let it bother me anymore. It's something I think you just have to keep working at, and I don't know if, you know, I'll ever be at the point where I'll be like, yeah, you know, I can't let it bother me, but, you know, you have to try to put it aside and just do what you want to do and be what you want to be, and you have to go out there and get it, you know, you have to push yourself, no matter how scary it may be.
Anything less just won't fly, in theater or in real life. Roomies is on stage tonight and tomorrow night at the LSPU Hall in St. John's. Showtime's at 8:30. And that's intermission for this week. Join us again on Tuesday when we'll take a look at how the provincial government buys provincial art and how that might change in the future. We'll see you then. Thanks, Deborah.
Real nice piece.
Yeah, it was, indeed.
Well, you tell us what you thought of that or anything else in our program this evening. Our number in St. John's for feedback, 576-5110.
Long distance, the number is 1.